All right, this is my audience here.
Hello, guys.
The media promotes unrealistic beauty standards. The best thing to do is to be able to look at yourself and not criticize your looks. Because you see through the media, it affects how you feel about yourself. According to an article, Self-Image Media Influence, over 70% of girls from age 15 to 17, which is right here on this graph here, from age 15 to 17, they avoid normal activities such as attending school when they feel bad about their looks. One of the reasons as to why these girls feel this way is because of an unattainable standard set by the media. The media influences a specific beauty standard by using a label that is called the thin ideal. And that is, which is here. This is a yes for the thin ideal, and this is a no for someone who's a little bit bigger or who looks different. It sends out a message for the people to believe that they should look thin in order to feel beautiful. The media also conveys other beauty standards, which include prints that change the look of hair. Beauty is printed. They change the look of hair, skin, and facial features. These images that the media print out can be altered, manipulated, and computer generated. Those who have been influenced by the media's ideology have been dissatisfied with the way they look, develop mental health issues, and eating disorders. The first reason how the media promotes an unattainable beauty standard is by conveying that thinness is beauty, which was already over here. They're conveying that thinness is beauty. It is stated in this article, Western beauty pressures and their impact on university women. Worldwide, the weight loss industry is worth $568 billion with a 98% failure rate. This proves that the media is not really there to set an attainable weight, but they designed it so that they can sell a product and to make money out of it, not to support a healthy lifestyle. Even though the media has a high failure rate, like you see here, 98% failure rate, they still put pressure on women and girls to meet that thin is beauty. In the article, Western Beauty Pressures, the lady interviewed women in this research, and it showed that women experience beauty standard pressures differently and at different intensity levels. As Western beauty and body ideals intensify, more and more women feel like they should make a drastic change to their appearance so that they can end their discomfort. Another thing that was evident in this research was that some of these women skip snacks, meals, and check their weight every morning in order to look thin or beautiful. Now that I have informed you about the unattainable media standard related to weight, let's talk about computer-generated images, which is these right here. Editing images is the second reason we are going to discuss. The reason why some beauty standards are unattainable is that in reality, perfect beauty does not exist. The images are computer-generated. There is a lot of time and planning into fixing these photos. The media use makeup and photo editing into their prints or pictures. They use airbrushing to remove imperfections, hairstyles, and facial features. The altered and computer-generated images created a problem by setting high expectations for real women in the real world. The last thing we are going to talk about is how beauty standards affect people mentally and emotionally. According to the article, self-image media influences millions of teens believe the lies. These are all teens here. They believe the lies that they see and hear in the media and resort to unhealthy measures to try and fit themselves into the unattainable beauty standard. It is mentioned that approximately 7% of women and 3% of men will struggle with eating disorders. And that's that same graph again. The eating disorders include disorders such as anorexia, and that is when a person will obsess about their weight and they'll look at themselves and continue to think that they're overweight. So if it's someone who even looks like this, they'll still think that they look like this over here, and they'll just keep going and continue to make themselves skinny even though they already are skinny. And they would try and make themselves throw up to look beautiful as well. It becomes a problem when these girls choose unhealthy ways just to fit into the media's ideal beauty standard. Despite what you see in the media, it is important to resist the specific media standards. If you're someone who decides that they want to lose weight, you can do it in a healthy way, not because you feel pressured by a specific media standard to look like this, or to look like something that's not even real, or to look like this, and only because they want to make money. Ways that you can resist is by first loving yourself and understanding that you are beautiful. Second, reminding yourself that the images that you see in the media are altered for the owners to make sales. The third thing to remember is choosing to think positively about yourself. Don't allow negative thoughts to creep in. Choose healthy ways to eat. The last thing you should do is that you can also boycott specific media standards to speak up and remind the media that women are beautiful in all shapes and forms. That they need to promote attainable beauty standards instead of ones that are hard to accomplish.